show the real chicken dance. 哎，大家认真。
Alright, so let's do this every Friday. Without fail. You're a professional chicken dancer. Okay, today is I Like, I Wish, I Wonder session. Any one of you do not know what is this about?
Daniel.
So everyone knows what is this session about? So I can just volunteer anyone and you will be able to explain it, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so just choose someone to explain this.
Luis.
So I Like, I Wish, I Wonder is basically like you fill a form and you ask some questions, and then Jeff might be able to answer some of them, and we might have some ideas and help as well, giving advice or something. They might follow my reply to you why they can't or
Oh, Cheeto.
Oh.
Okay, the
Are you all,
chicken dancer.
anyone who have to contest for Luis' answer? Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, right. That's the answer.
Anyone not clear? Still not clear? Daniel, you clear?
Sure.
Sure? The next question I'm going to ask what is it?
Not clear. Oh.
Okay. So you're not clear, right? Okay, so who wants to help him to explain what is this session about?
Kingsley. Okay, basically, I Like, I Wish, I Wonder is a session where all the associates or even the interns, they write what they think they like about the company and what they wish the company will have or what the company will contribute to the associates or what can move the company forward, and then what they wonder the company will bring to the associates, and yeah, it's basically I like what I like. Google can explain better. What I like and what I wish and what I wonder the company will do. So basically, Elle will read out all the things that we submitted. Then Jeff will be able to answer the questions based on the
Okay. So are you clear now?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, very sure. Alright, thank you Kingsley for explaining what is this session about. So without further ado, we will start. Alright, so we will start with the most exciting one, I like. Okay, so I will read out all the I like about FlexiRoam. I like the atmosphere. If you agree, you can clap hands. I really like the working environment in FlexiRoam. From my first day, I have been treated as nothing less than a true friend and part of the team. I like the view of the new office downstairs. I like the warm and friendly workplace environment. I like the multicultural environment in our workplace. Definitely a great place to be. I like our FlexiRoam app. It's so powerful and amazing. We can help so many people in the world to be connected without any roaming charges.
People must give extra credit.
Okay, I like the culture where some some people tend to help even the task is not in their job scope. Rather than saying, that is not my job, it is better to give suggestion to refer to somebody about that task than just saying like that. So basically, yeah. Another time, I like the culture. I like the team at FlexiRoll. And I like the open culture of FlexiRoll, which leads the employees to think out loud and interact with the supervisor, even the highest hierarchy, without any formality. The codes and ethics of the company are really encouraging and flexible. And lastly, I like our new office. Okay, then we will move on to some of the questions under I wish, alright? So we'll go with the HR first, because HR always receives so many questions. So I have about 12 questions regarding HR. Every I Like I Wonder session is all about HR mania. Okay, so I wish to have yearly bonus. Maybe you didn't get a bonus because you're not confirmed yet, or maybe because you're a contract staff, yeah? But we do give out bonus every year. And then another one, I wonder, do we get bonus? When will we get the bonus? And how are we evaluated for the bonus? To address this question, when is usually before March? Okay, we will try to pay out the bonus before a Chinese New Year. This is a practice every year. And how do we evaluate for the bonus? Basically, two main criteria: your performance, and how well is the organization is doing. That means the company performance. So these two criteria basically are the deciding factor of how much bonus you receive every year. Okay? Very clear cut. So you have recently attended the performance management workshop, right? So that would be your rating will determine how much bonus you get. Okay? Next question. I wish there was a more relaxed kind of outing during the monthly co-worker outings, a picnic or fun get-togethers. would be really nice instead of always playing sports. Okay, so I think this person Okay, so we will take note of your feedback, alright? So maybe next Monday we'll do something more relaxing, alright?
Swimming
Because the last time we did bowling, right? So is bowling considered relaxed or
Sports.
So maybe the next one we'll do something relaxing like movie outing. Okay, movie outing, is it okay? Yeah. Alright, movie outing. Okay, I wish to have a bigger sitting place. Sitting 3 people in a row is quite crappy. Okay, okay, the sitting space is still quite humane lah, alright? Just that maybe you feel that you need more space, maybe because due to your nature of job, you have a lot of paperwork, or it could be your size, alright? So we will if you really feel that that space constraint disrupt your work, you can come to speak to me personally, alright? I promise I will not judge you, okay? And then I'll see how I can arrange. Okay. Okay, I wonder which department is going downstairs. Do you know which department is going here? Yes. So it's already answered. I wonder what FlexiRoll thought of me when I submitted my resume. So I need to know who you are first. So I can't answer you because I don't know who you are, okay? I wish that some co-workers would practice a small sense of politeness and respect even outside. This is for your info, okay? Nothing to do with me because I'm only managing during office hour, okay? For your info, okay? Okay, I wish that we can assign a note taker to take down minutes at our meetings so that we do not forget what has been discussed and the actions item to work on after the meeting. I also wish that we can have a platform to celebrate our successes and positive achievement across departments, no matter how small they are. Okay, so we all can take a proactive role to take down minutes or volunteer to take down minutes during discussion, alright? So that is a personal initiative that you can take. In terms of celebrating small success, we have plans to put out a bell of glory at every floor of the office. Alright, so what is this bell of glory? Meaning if you achieve something significant enough and you want to share it with one another, you can ring the bell. Alright? So you ring the bell and say, oh, I closed a corporate deal. Okay? Please don't abuse the bell, okay? Because
I saw the customer's issue.
so you have to use your judgment, alright? It has to be something significant and you want to share with your co-workers to encourage them, alright?
But the question is, no matter how small is it?
Don't make it annoying lah, You have to make it like, it's worth celebrating, right? Small also you can, right?
When are we starting this?
The bell, I managed to find it but haven't installed yet. Haven't buy yet. So it's a bit difficult to find that as well. Okay, we move on to the next one. I wish to have training or development program classes for staff to sign up for self-learning. Training program fixed in the year for staff to sign up. Types of programs can be skills, knowledge, language, and so on. So we do have a training development policy established already since last year. So if you really want to go for any training, you can actually fill up the forms and nominate yourself and get your approval from your HOD and send to HR. So we will process that. So there are funds allocated for you to attend training. So it will be based on self-initiative sort of process. So if you want to go source for a training and fill up the form and seek approval from your HOD. Okay, clear? Next, HR one. So I wish we have an internal audit to monitor on each department efficiency and effectiveness. Since we have been listed, and I wish that we have receptionists and her time should not be flexible, so that she can open the flexi room counter or door early in the morning for all the staff and our clients, because I did saw the one client came early at about 8:15 AM and flexi room is still not yet open. Noted, and we are working on it because we are hiring. We have posted up the advertisements to hire a receptionist, and she must be presentable. So. Yeah, do help me and look out for this person, okay? And let me know if you have any friends who is interested, okay, to be the front image of FlexiRoom. Okay, I wish the culture remains. Yes, it will. I wish the monthly outings are more suited for both gender. Yes, noted. But actually, futsal is also you don't need to know how to play to go. Because we receive a lot of feedbacks that I don't know how to play futsal, I don't want to go. But actually, we just simply play, from the previous experience. So yeah. So anyway, if you don't know how to play like girls, if you score a goal, you get 5 points. So you have privilege, for not knowing how to play. Okay, I wish there would have been more bonding sessions among the employees to encourage teamwork and sync effort of the group and teams. Actually, I've been organizing a lot of bonding sessions. It's still not enough. So self-initiate if you want to bond with, maybe a particular person didn't attend. So that's why this keep coming up, So if you want to bond with certain people, just go and ask. Go for it, okay? Okay, that's it. Oh, another one. Whether we can have our biscuit instead of the same one over and over.
Always better to bring biscuit.
Okay, Faye, you want to answer that?
Bring your own biscuit.
Okay. All right. We will consider about getting more biscuits, but I wish that you can keep the pantry clean. Okay. Until the pantry is clean. No, I don't see any more biscuits crumbs. Then I will change the biscuit. All right. Fair? Fair or not? Fair. So okay. So next one would be the last question for HR. I wonder if Flexiroom has a grand annual dinner event. Because we are not that big, neither small yet, so maybe it's not the right time yet, but we will consider your suggestion. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So next we go to questions directed to Jeff.
Okay.
I wonder if it would be cool if I had a chat with Jeff and got some insight on his passion behind starting up Flexiroom, how he achieved this journey and so on.
Can always chat with me anytime you see me. But I'll just share a little bit. I think one thing that a little bit about what I feel so special about Flexiroom. Alright, I don't think it's achieved by me alone. It's in a team. And if some of you who are familiar with playing football or any of the basketball games or any of the team sports, right? Yesterday I had a futsal, right? I went to a futsal. I will join Carlos, right? And in the futsal game, right? I used to be a very good futsal player, right? I used to be so people will actually, pass ball to me for me to score. They know that I'm good. But because when I joined the group, I was a new kid on the block, right? I was no one. So no one actually passed ball to me. So I'm just there in the team, alright? I can play very well, I think I can do very well, but no one passed ball to me. Right? And I think in every organization that you join, you face a similar situation. You are good, you are talented, right? And we all know, in the big teams, you talk about English Premier League team or all this Barcelona team, they can have a team of players where you have few 100 million or whatever, right? But if all of them not passing balls, right, they will do very badly, right? The thing I like about Flexiroom is that we all are very easily welcoming new people. Very easily, we begin to adapt to the culture and we begin to help each other. We grow each other, right? So, like I always say, emphasize that in Flexiroom we emphasize character first, skill later. Alright, second to skill. Right? You may not know a lot of things. A lot of things you do not know, you are not good at. But if you have a good character and you are willing to work together with the team and you're willing to share and to accept the changes that your boss sometimes can be giving you, very crazy changes, right? Adapt to it, right? Very crazy tactics, very crazy reason, alright? You are a striker, you put you as a goalkeeper, you are a goalkeeper, you put you as a striker, alright? Whatever it is, alright? But if you are willing to work as a team, alright, I believe you will create a difference. And I think it has been the culture of Flexiroom when we were small, when we were medium, or where we are today. Okay? And I hope that this will continue on, carry on, because this thing will set us apart from every other telco in the world, right? This very one thing is one thing that a lot of people cannot buy, cannot create. It is simply because of the culture that really define how the organization to move forward, right? If you understand all our competitors, all right, they may have the best talent, they may have the nicest office, all right, you have all the buildings, assets, you have all the ex-Google or ex-whoever working in the company. None of that means anything if you don't have a good team, all right? It means everything when you have a good team of people and you're ready to face challenges. So it doesn't matter, all right? If it's a Malaysia versus Real Madrid, Malaysia can still win if the Malaysia play as a team, right? Yeah. Correct or not? Right. And we all know in football, in World Cup, in whatever, there's always upsets happen. There's always underdogs. There's always a possibility that can happen out of nowhere, right? Even Ghana. Okay, Ghana is a good team, right? Ghana. So, to cut it short, I think the success of Flexiroom is really depending on the all of you, right, working together. And as the organization continues to grow, there will be depending more and more of you, right? There is lesser things that I'm doing now when I used to do 4 years ago, right? I just shared with my friend that I used to be the customer support. We used to call ourselves Jack, right? Lee Chong is Jack, I'm Jack, Nicholas is Jack, right? Because we cannot tell our customer that the CEO is actually the customer support. So we have to be Jack, right? Yeah, and I see that as a passing ball, right? It doesn't matter who is the striker, who is the defender, who is the goalkeeper. We just want to win the game, alright? If Jeff is not available to be goalkeeper, Lee Chong will be there to be goalkeeper. Lee Chong is not there, then Lee will be there. The name Jack is just a title, alright? But when we work cohesively as a team, alright, the people will say, wow, this Jack damn good, you know. Anytime we go, the fella is there to answer the call. Actually, right, got three people, but we all call ourselves Jack. Right? So, you know the power, you know the difference of FlexiRoom, right? And if you can apply the same thing for that in everything that we do, right, it will turn our company to a very different dimension, right? And if you can continue to have this attitude, this character, and this vibe, right, it will make ourselves very differently compared to competitors, any size, any giants, right? They will be very afraid of us because they will think that FlexiRoom has got a very powerful man called Jack, right? And it's like, how can we hire this guy? We can never hire this guy. This guy is within the culture of the company.
Okay, next question. Are we going to Melbourne, Australia for the product launch?
Okay, originally we did thought about that, but based on this market survey that we have understand in the Australian market is that it's not like Malaysia where you have an event and people will come to your event, right? In Australia, they are a little bit more tech savvy, so they do things online. So very little, if you have an event or hall, invite people come, very likely no one will come, right? So we may not have a physical event or launch. That will depend on what we're going to have more discussion with our agency that we are meeting up next week, and to figure out what's the best way to launch in Australia. So as of now, we have not decided what's the best way. But based on the feedback, to have an actual physical launch in Australia, it's probably not something that is favorable or common.
Okay, and the last question. I wish FlexiRoomers can have the privilege to use FlexiRoom new product even before the product launch.
I think we all should have the privilege, right, to use it. And I don't think to date we have charged anyone FlexiRoom, right, for using FlexiRoom service. So we welcome FlexiRoomers to try the product, to use the product, to test the product, to give us feedback, right, to improve the product better. Okay, so. And the best thing is that all of us should be familiarized with all the products that we have. Okay, a product I wouldn't say is so far it's not the perfect or best yet, but your feedback and your participation will help us to improve better.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff. Right. Today we have some questions directed to the sales and marketing team. So we have Nick to address them. First question, besides reaching our targets for this year, what additional new projects are we taking up in the near future?
What's the question?
Okay, first question, okay. I wonder, besides reaching our targets for this year, what additional new projects are we taking up or in the near future?
I guess for this year, like we want to be very clear that first half of the year we are streamlining all our products, which like we have a lot of products like roaming pass, bus SIM, Infinity SIM, customized SIM products. All these products will all streamline together. That we will only have two remaining products at the end of June. We only have two remaining products, which is the FlexiRoom app. And also the new product that we're going to launch in March will be the FlexiRoom SIM Pace. This will be the only product that we'll be focusing on. For the app, we'll be very much converting all our existing customers to be to use this app as for their voice services, and for the data services we'll be basically using the sticker or the SIM paste as a replacement. So that will be the focus for this year. But would there be any new products that we'll be focusing on, or new project? At this moment, like we are very focused. That our entire focus of the entire team, and in fact every department is focusing on the launch of this SIM piece. Yeah, which the name that we can safely announce it over here will be called FlexiRoom X. Yeah, X. So yeah, X. Okay, so it's going to be exciting. So the way that you take a picture will be different next time.
So it's from this to this. Okay. All right. Next question. It's from the same person. So I will read these 3 questions together, and then you can address them at one go. All right. What is the status of our overseas prepaid in terms of their performance? Does it meet the expectation? What is the conversion rate from free redemption to upsell so far? Second, are we going to continue to give free things to customers even actual result is not the same as projected target? Third, what is the next plan to boost our sales?
Same person asked a lot of questions. Okay. I guess I'll answer the first questions, like what is our conversion rate for the trees? I believe that you're referring to the 365 program that we are giving for the sake of the new stuff. Let me just explain what is this 365 program. 365 is a program that we focus for the year of 2015. That's with a single-minded target that we want to hit 20 million revenue with the help of the travel agencies together, giving away free SIM card vouchers. With this, we target to give away 400,000 SIM card vouchers in the market. So we have successfully did that. That's the first part. So like well done to the team, like which consists of Jen, CK and Katrina, that's been going out very diligently to achieve this target. The 400,000 SIM cards vouchers distributed to close to 80 travel agencies. On the second phase that we are looking at is like, once we distributed all these 400,000 SIM vouchers, what's next? So we are looking, we actually target to have 100,000 SIM card to be redeemed. That's why we set up the overseas SIM team, which Fernanda Jayanti is basically heading that, and now Ayn and Jason is into the team. But from the latest result, we only have a 4,000 SIM card redeemed. So from 100,000, we expect that people will redeem the card. There's only about 4,500 people redeem the card to date. And out of the 4,500, do you know how many % of them use the card? It's less than 50% of them use the card. Because some of them, they purchase the card, but they never use it. So we pay commission to the travel agency for them. We pay 20% commission for whatever that they have redeemed and successfully used. If I travel with the travel agency, if I use the card, we pay them money. So we are known in the travel industry as some company that's crazy, we always come up with some crazy program. 2014, we have one crazy program called 360. It's crazy. We give away 100,000 per travel agencies, okay, as a subsidy for the program, okay. And last year we give away 400,000 SIM vouchers, and we expect to give away 100,000 SIM cards. We actually prepared the budget to give away 100,000 SIM, but to date it's only about 4,500 SIM cards redeemed. So the conversion is only, we target 10% conversion from the 100,000, but sad to say this, we only managed to get 2% conversion at this stage. Okay, like 2% compared to 10%. Like we have, when I look at the report, we have increased from time to time. Like for the first quarter that we track it, the second next quarter and the third quarter that we are into the program, there's significantly increase in terms of the way that we actually upsell to the customers onto the SIMs. So like this project, will we continue to give free things? Yes. Like we will honor the 365 program. That this program will basically the last day for the consumer to redeem the SIM will be in May, 31st of May, 30th of May, and the last day of usage will be in August. So we'll honor this. We're prepared to buy more SIM. We're prepared to give away SIM card as well. So the next question will lead to another thing: that will we continue to give more free things? and we are known for company for very crazy, and we want to disrupt the market. In the new product that we're gonna give, it's gonna be more crazy. Okay, we're not only give away free SIM card, we're gonna give away free data, free SIM for you to use, and we're gonna make the entire data roaming for free. So it's gonna be free. So like if someone want to compare price, it's nowhere near us because it's free. And this is gonna be the only product, and I want everyone to be. And I'm very excited because I can't sleep almost like every day. I can tell you, like we keep thinking like, how can we make this wow? Because we are going to close down all our products. Almost 90% of the revenue shut. Yeah, Mr. Lee was like 90% shut. No, we make a very bold decision. Like the core team, like we come together, we make a very bold decision that we want to go for this one thing. So I hope like we all be excited about it. So like more programs and what are the new strategies and new programs that we're going to do to achieve this will be only announced like right after Chinese New Year, and when we have a more clearer plan. We used to announce plan as and when we be excited about it, but I guess it's not very much accepted because like every time I announce, then we change. We announce, then we change. Then we get a lot of feedback like, oh, this team keep changing things. It's not that, just that we're so excited, we want to share with everyone when we know about it. But I guess now we have learned it, so we're a bit mature now. So we only announce when we are very ready for it. Okay? I hope that I answer all your questions.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So I think just to share, I think it's a great effort already for the 365 program. And I think what's exciting about it is that it has led us, even though we did not hit the milestones or the targets that we initially set out to do, but we still lead us towards this new idea.
Yep.
Hadn't we actually gone through this process, I don't think it will lead us towards coming up with this new idea and this new thing that we're going to go very confidently into. So I think it is an achievement because it's helped us to go to the next phase.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we will continue to leapfrog to the new things through the success or even failures of the previous things that we went through. So well done to the team.
Just to add up to that, joining FlexiRoam is like a roller coaster ride. Before you reach to the most exciting part, what do? You take a deep plunge, right? Do you do that? So before you can go up there. So it is similar, it's very exciting. So we are looking forward to the app launch. And Nick, I think there's one more question for you. I
think I'll add a little bit more. I think it's all whatever that we do, I think it's tied back to the vision of the company, right? And our vision of the company is we want to make travelers to be able to roam, right? To use their phone overseas without having the fear of roaming charges, right? And along the way in achieving that vision, we were bound to hit a lot of roadblocks, all kinds of roadblocks, all kinds of challenges will be there. But we have to stick to the course and believe that vision, right? And I think where we are heading towards is always forward. Okay, with the app now we have free calls, free messaging, and free whatever that is free. All right. The next thing that we want to offer free is to offer free data roaming. Okay, and I think that is probably one thing that would really make us a complete provider to really shout about that we are really here to make a big change for the market. So I think we are all very excited as we continue to work on the plan, and hopefully right after Chinese New Year we will be all refreshed, right, ready for a new battle ahead. Okay.
Okay. Okay, the last question is for you also, Nick. I wonder when will FlexiRoam can take over the market in Pakistan?
No, the answer is when the Pakistan guy is ready.
Okay, so basically that's all for today's session. I Wish I Wonder. Thank you for those who have put in your questions here. We value them a lot because these are the questions that help us to improve and to help us to also reflect what are things that we can do better.
Yeah.
So we appreciate them. So the next round, I hope to receive more questions and also feedbacks. Okay? Thank you for your
Can I
time.
also share one thing?
Yeah.
Can I share one more thing also? I think it's worth to talk about this. The value of the company as well. I think some core values which we always believe, right? And I think today has got a good news. As you know, we have renovated this office and we wanted to put a new signboard in front of our frontage to have it painted red and with a flexi room sign, right? And we have been told by the contractor that it is going to be very hard because it takes 8 months to approve, and we will, if we want to get things done fast, we will have to most likely have to give some bribe and some money to expedite things, right? And I think I'm very glad and I'm very proud to say that the core team, or at least Faye and Elle and Jason, who has been working along on this project with the values that is in line with what FlexiRoam, that we do not participate in all this hanky-panky stuff, right? And we made a stand, and I think the team has also prayed very hard that that it will be a miracle to happen, right? So I think this morning Faye has prepared all the approval and gone there and met the officer. And yesterday I was just joking to her. I said, most likely they won't approve it, but it's okay. We will just pay the fine, right? At least we are not doing anything wrong, right? We are not bribing. We pay the fine if they don't allow, okay? But thank God, okay? I think this morning when Faye went there, she got the approval and immediately. Whoa! Single sense of pride, alright? And I think this deserves to be commended, and I think it's well done to them, and I hope that all will continue to practice such value and continue to work with integrity towards building a good and trustworthy organization, alright?
Thank you. Sorry, last but not least, there's an announcement to be made by Faye.
Hi everyone!
Hello!
I think most of you know that today we have someone is going to leave this company, and it's an apprentice. Yeah, it's our Rose.
Oh no!
Yeah, Rose has been with us for 6 months, about 6 months, and I think she has already grown very close to some of us here, and I think she's like the sister of some of us as well, not just a friend or just an apprentice in the team, right, Mr. Lee? So I would like to invite Mr. Lee to say a few words to Rose.
I think most of your apprentices who have joined us, they have had a good time, correct? I think they can blend in very well. It's an environment that is very conducive for first time of those who join the workforce. And it's a good training ground, I hope. I'm quite sure you would have gained quite a lot of experience. Because as you know, in FlexiRoam, we are allowed to move freely, correct? Go to various departments. And I think the 6 months there'll be enough time for her to have gain quite good experience. But for accounting, as you know, it's always good to join an audit firm. That's where you're going to get a lot of experience, right? So it's good that perhaps for her to go out and join an audit firm, if that's where her interests lie, or if that's where her career direction is going to be. Right, again, perhaps 2 years then, of course, maybe 2 years later she may want to join us back again.
Wow.
Maybe you want to give this souvenir to Rose?
Rose?
Finally,
thanks to everyone for accepting me here for 6 months. And also thank you to Mr. Lee, Wasim and Hafiza for guiding me throughout my internship period. I'm sorry if I ever hurt anyone's feeling, especially when I didn't approve your claims. So you're gonna be to that room and I will pay a visit sometime.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that's the end of today's session. Let's get back to work. Thank you.